grip all the time on the channel, and that's because it's super awesome. Tonight we're going to focus on Gorilla Strength equipment and what they offer the channel and how we use their equipment to build bigger forearms. I think you're going to like it. I think you should like it. I think it's going to be very fun. So we should probably get right into it. To start out though, look at the riddle for tonight. It says, what can run but never walk? Can you guys think of something that runs but never walks? Obviously you can. I know you can. I believe in you guys, right? So I'm just do a couple stretches, do a couple things. I'll pin a quick comment. We'll get right into this. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty sick night. We've got a lot of things going. Hey, Wyatt, you already here, Wyatt? Blue Con's already here? Nina, you're here? How'd you guys get here so fast? We literally just landed on this. Hey, all my favorite people, if you don't mind, go ahead and throw a like our way. Blue Ken, you made it, man. I knew you'd be here again. Yeah, man, throw on some likes on this. Let's make it happen. It's going to be a good night. I feel very strongly about that. So we're warming up the hands just a little bit. Then we're going to start building some forearms. I get asked a fair amount, a surprising amount. People say, hey, so we'll do hand grippers on the channel. Like, hey, let me see your forearms. What do we do? Oh, you did? Thanks, brother. So I figured, why don't we do a stream about how I build my forearms, what I do? Because a lot of people want to know, hey, is it possible to build thicker wrists? Oh, 100% it is. A little of it's genetic, but you can work with what you got to make them thicker, and you can certainly, yeah, man, you're early. You can certainly make them stronger. So we're going to get into those two things, right? One more warm up each hand, and then we're going to talk about the secret weapon. Up. Oh, yeah, you're subbed, and you have the notes on. Thanks, Nina. Boom. Now we go right hand. Up. The regulars know exactly what we're doing. Up. Well, you guys got here super fast, man, like incredibly fast. So that was pretty cool. All right, so here, we've got this here. Let's take the weight off. This is actually the secret weapon. There we go. Hey, Gripper Man. The RGC, the big pulls in the RGC will be Saturday's stream, and you better believe we'll get after some of those. It's kind of how we do it on the channel. You know, because you're here all the time, Gripper Man. All right, see this? We're going to use this right now. The first thing we're going to do when we go to build thicker wrist, a more powerful forearm, which for us leads into a better crushing handshake, a more impressive, right? We're going to use the secret weapon. It's got a thick handle, but I like it because it's knurled. So you can wrap your hand on it. My hands barely fit. Even if yours don't, with the amount of knurling on here, they're not going to... Oh my God, 5 likes in 2 minutes. Thanks, everybody. Very cool. Like this. And you load the plates on the end. So all the weights are going here. And what we're going to do in a second, once I talk just a little bit more about how we do it, we're going to lift it like this. We are literally doing this to build up our forearms, our grip strength. And the sick thing is these things actually work. So let's do this. Let's just do the first set, super light. Oh, look at this. Trey Fire. Hi, Trey Fire. Thanks for being here, brother. Hey, we're at 9 likes in 3 minutes. We never get that kind of velocity in the chat. Thank you very much. John Ray Cruz, thanks for being here. Hey, who here wants to know how to build better forearms? We do a lot of this. Everybody knows we talk about grip, right? We do a lot of grippers. We do a lot of other things. But the other thing we do is we build thicker forearms. We want the biggest, the thickest forearms. That's just that simple. So let me kick this back. Joseph Hamby, thanks for being here. Right now, we're using the secret weapon. This is from Gorilla Strength Equipment. I'm going to wrap my hand on it, and I'm going to do sets of 10 in each side. We're going to use a lot more weight, but watch what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I should say this. If you guys have any questions, why are you doing that? What weight should I use? These things, let me know. Blow it up in the chat. I'll be sure to answer those. I think regular people would know, oh, Farmer Alex Gaming Shorts. I think people know that I get to my subs, to get to my chats as often as I can. But I'll say this. Tonight's goal, and we always hit our goal, is this. We want to see how heavy we can go on this. We get to 20 super chats. I'm going to drop everything I'm doing, and I'm going to go for a new max on the nickel pinch. Hey, Liam. So if you got the super chat in yet, let's drop it, because when we get to 20, we're going to do some pretty cool stuff. First set's coming up. I'm going to go with my left hand first, okay? Again, I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to wrap it around like this. I'm doing great, Eve Ricketts. Thanks for asking. In fact, why don't I do this? I don't do this often. On a grip date, why don't I jump in front of the camera like this so you can kind of see what I'm doing? What we want to do is do the full range of motion. Think of it like a curl, but we're focusing on the wrist. We don't want at any point, we want to maintain this. We don't want to curl it like this. We don't want to fall. I call that breaking the wrist. We just want to maintain that same position throughout the movement. In doing that, that's going to put a lot of good tension right in here on the forearm, which is exactly what we want to do. Oh, it is a grip date. Hey, XR Royals, it's a grip date. Curtis is in here. Nice, Curtis. Thanks, brother. So let's just do our 10. We've only got 1.5 pounds on, but I want you to notice, I'm down and I'm up. 1. The wrist is not breaking. It's not moving at all. Got it? Up. 2. We're going to do 10. Up, up, up. 3. Lightweight. We're getting warmed up. Up, up, up. 4. Yep, get them. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Up. 5. Hey, thanks for all the likes coming in. This is a serious amount of likes. Thanks, gang. I really appreciate it. Up. 7. Now this is doing 2 things. 8. And I'll tell you what those 2 things are as soon as I switch to my right hand. 9. And 1 more. Watch, watch, watch. Up, 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 up. So, thick handle, we already talked about that. I'm going to go again. Okay, I got it on there. Let's do this. Now, here's what I like. Notice how thick it is. So, because it's a thick handle, so it doesn't move around in my hand, I have to crush that thumb over. There's not a lot of grip movements you can do that involve a lot of heavy thumb. Hey, thanks for all the likes, guys. 6 minutes in, we're at 17. Solid. But that's what this is about. This is about crushing the thumb and maintaining a very strong grip. The byproduct of that, once you've locked that in, you're using all your forearm muscles to lever the weight up. 1. Now, if I were to let the wrist go like this, that would not be ideal. We want to stay locked in position. We want that constant tension to be coming across the belly of the forearm, okay? Let's go up, down, 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 up. I'm going to answer the chat as soon as I knock out 6 more. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5. Down, down, down. Bring it up, bring it up. See this? Bring it in. 6. So that's our first set. We're just warming up. Let's adjust the weight on this. This does build. This is how we build our forms on the channel, right? Hey, champs. How's it going, champs? Carson Thresher. Hey, champs. I actually posted a link. I pinned a comment. It's Gorilla Strength Equipment. So I'll say this. If you want to peruse what they have, just go to the pinned comment. But if you end up buying anything on their site, you should put in the code BMW. If you put in the code BMW, they're going to give you a free nickel pinch, champs. Just put in BMW. You get this piece of equipment for free. It's very fun. We use it all the time on the channel. It's a good way to train. Yes, yes, a thumb. Look at that, a thumb vein. Yes, oh, we had the thumb vein first. Tell you what we're going to do. The reason why I can say that thumb vein is coming back is because I know by using this equipment, the thumb vein makes an appearance. Very solid. Yeah, we'll get after it. Hey, Anthony Mark, a Roadrunner bird. Oh, yes. Somebody's paying attention to the riddle. Well done, Anthony Mark. So it says, what can run but never walk? That's a great response. I like that. Now let's bump the weight up on this. As you can see, we just did a warm-up set. We use 1.25 pounds. We use fractional plates a heck of a lot on the channel, like all the time. Wood Personality, hey man, love you. You ever mind goblin? Well, I wish I knew what that was. I have a feeling, if I'm being honest, because I don't know what that is, I'm guessing I don't mind goblin. Let's make this jump. Let's use our fractional plates. We're going to put our fractional plates. Yes, Greg Roos. Greg Roos, man, that's sick. Greg Roos, yeah, waterworks, sure. Santiago, an illegal immigrant being chased by the police. Wowzers. Wowzers. Hey, mentally, an engine. An engine will work for sure. We have Ron's checks and balances. You should always have checks and balances. Oh, no. Yeah, we can play a number game if you want. The Zooty game. We can play the Zooty game. So I'm going to put this on. We're going for set number 2 here. Got it. Put this across. A trailer. Yeah, a tracker. So now that we've got the new weight on, let me jump in front of the camera and demonstrate that. Again, what we're trying to do and what we are doing, and we've been quite successful at this, we're building thicker hands, thicker wrists, and a better form. We'll end up getting a pretty good pump by the end of this. This is the secret weapon by Gorilla Strength Equipment. So here's what you're going to see next. I'm going to wrap my hand on it like this. Oh, I can't believe the Nightbot's here. I disabled the Nightbot. Very funny, the Nightbot's still here. You ever try it with bands? Yes. I'm going to get into bands in a little bit, brother. I'm going to wrap it like this, and you're going to see me do my reps just like this. Got it? In fact, why don't I do my first set from this position? So I'll go left hand first. Swallow it up. Now, don't let the wrist, when I'm doing these, I don't want the wrist to get weak. I don't want it to be up more. I don't want it to be down more. You do see we do a lot of grip training on the channel, so the hands are thickening, and we're getting some more thickness out of the wrist. I have had to adjust the, what do you call those on the watch? The bands? I don't know. So here we go. This is going to be harder. Oh, T-bones. It's going great, man. I love working on my grip and forearms. So I'm just doing curls. I'm bringing the weight straight up in a controlled manner, down, 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 and up. I always go up a little quicker than I go down. Let's go up. 3, come on, up, 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 up. 4, nice. We're going to do 10. Down, 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 up. Let's keep it moving. Hey, Nolan, that's a great one, man. Oh, Anthony Mark has all the answers tonight. Yeah, Anthony. Hey, thanks for all the likes, by the way. We're not even at 11 minutes. We already have 26. Hey, Car Edits is back. Hey, up. Let's do 2 more. Now, I'm starting to feel this in 2 places, both of which are what I want. Let's do 1 more and talk about that. Up, 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 up. I'm feeling it first here, right here in the thumb. Because this device, the secret weapon, has a really thick handle, and this is a good thing. Pay attention to the details about this. Hey, Katie, you're back. I have to crush my thumb around, wrap that thumb hard. See the muscles and the tendons kind of jumping out? We train them all the time here. It's going to focus me to squeeze harder. If this was a narrow bar, like most of what we find in the gym, you really wouldn't need nearly as much thumb play. But here, because of the thickness, you wrap your fingers, you get the thumb over the top, you lock it in place. Now it becomes an amazing assistant movement for the grip. But more specifically, Caitlin, I'm doing great. You ever try the burn machine for boxing? I haven't. It becomes great for my thumb pad. Now let's do the same thing in the right. Got it? So I'm going to wrap my wrist around, my fingers, moreover, and then pinch it with my thumb. Now, this will be pretty easy for my right hand. My right hand's way stronger. 1. We're building better forearms. I'm feeling, yeah, 23 likes. Very cool. We're at 29 likes. Yeah, thanks, Blue Cans. I'm doing this up. A clock runs slow, but never runs fast. That's true. Helene Frosto. I'm starting to feel a nice burn in my forearms. The way I train my forearms, and if you're trying to get better forearms, the way you should too, up. Oh, yeah, Donut, I do a lot of bar exercises. Up. 32 likes. Yes, guys. Yes. Up. Let's do 3 more. Come on. Down, down, down. Up, 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 up. Down and up, 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 up. Last one. Remember, I come up a little faster. Up, 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 up. Down. That's 10. We're going to go up and weight. Exhaust pipes. Thanks for being here. Hi. Hey, let me ask the question so everybody sees it. I know when I'm doing my movement, sometimes I block the riddle. But this is what's going on tonight. First, the riddle. What can run but never walks? If you have an idea, is the answer someone's mouth? Oh my, I like that. Put your answer in the chat. Also, when we hit $20 on Super Chats, I'm going to go absolutely nuts on this guy. See this? This is the nickel pinch. Also by our sponsor, Gorilla Strength Equipment. You pinch it between your 2 fingers like this. Hey, Stinky Zinc. This is super hard to do. You pinch it between there, and you have to pick it up. Donut, yes, a river. And Jesse James, yeah, man, the river, that works too. It's very hard to do using just these 2 fingers. The world record is 24 pounds on this, and I guarantee everybody thinks they can do 24 pounds, but just trust me, it ain't. It's barely doable. Now, again, maybe we'll end up seeing me do that. The chat controls it. If you guys want to see it, drop a super chat. All right, here we go again. Katie, you're good. Nightbot, I tried to take Nightbot off the stream. The Nightbot keeps coming back. We'll kick him out for real another time, so don't worry about that. Now let's bump up the weight, right? What we did right here was 2 pounds. And 2 pounds is something, but I need to use bigger weight. Remember, we need to go high. Hey, Timothy, yes, Fridge. We need to do high reps. If you want to change and sculpt and build thicker wrists and forearms, you do need to involve the higher reps. So bring this back. Let's make the adjustment right now. This is the secret weapon by Gorilla Strength Equipment. I pinned a comment. If anybody wants to see any of the equipment we're using tonight on the stream, go to Gorilla Strength Equipment, pinned. But if you do buy something, they will give you something free. If you're already trying to buy something, just put in BMW, and then they're going to give you a free nickel pinch. Again, this is the nickel pinch. It's a good deal. Have you ever tried Olympic lifting like snatch, clean? Donut, I have. I really have tried those out. Good question, friend. Now, we're going to go left hand. We're now up to 2.5 pounds, which probably, hey, Bono, which probably will feel hard in my left hand. Maybe not so much in my right hand. That's okay, though, See, look at this. The stuff we're doing, I'm not saying this is crazy, but if you look, this thumb pad has gotten much thicker from all the things we do on the channel. I'm happy about that. I really like that. Also, the wedding ring, which I don't use when I'm training my grip. I don't want to tarnish it. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, hi, Bono. Is having a hard time getting on and off the fingers because we are finding ways. Hey, Bruce Wilmouth. We are finding ways to make our hands and wrists thicker. Now watch this. Here's how you use the piece of equipment. Get your fingers on first. Up. Then once the fingers are on there, bring the thumb over the top. Now make sure, you see how my wrist is straight? When I'm doing this, hey, football player, I don't want to go this. I don't want to let the wrist break. I want to keep this locked position. When I do this, two things are going to happen. I'm going to get the max, and I 100% mean this, the max utilization, stimulation out of my thumb pad, my thumb, and it's going to get that burning sensation that I need to stimulate growth in the forearm, which, gang, the whole reason why we're streaming tonight, well, one, it's super fun. I love it. A lot of the regulars are already on, but we want to build bigger wrists, thicker wrists, and stronger forearms. So that's one. Do sets of 10. Do at least 3 sets of 10. Bring it up a little faster. Yes, quarter crush is right. Quarter crush, the next thing I'm going to demonstrate is levering, and then levering, you're going to see me utilize the table. I'm just trying to show the different modalities. Thanks for the Hercules hand comment. That's very kind of you. LEK, nice. Bring it all the way up. Now, I can feel it already. It's wanting to flip my wrist. Do you see how the weights are further away from the handle? So even though it's only 2.5 pounds, it feels like so much more because it's so far away. Up. Hey, thanks, Donut. Donut, I'll say this. We're almost to strongman season. We're in Minnesota. The weather's decent. We'll start throwing on some nice, big, fun weights soon. Up. Come on, go. Oh, Prime Vision. Let's do 2 more. 1. Up. It is to the point, so the lactic acid, the burning is a super real thing. The Hercules hold, that's going to be, so we rented out the Mall of America. This is true. We rented the Mall of America June 14th for the North American Grip Championships. We will, for sure, have the Hercules hold there. So stream it on the channel, or better yet, come to the mall. Now let's do this in the right hand. What I'm feeling after that first set, the first heavy set, is a lot of burning through here, the lactic acid. Again, I told you, that thumb has to bend over and mash really, really, really hard just to keep this in place. Otherwise, if it weakens, if it can't hold it, look what happens. I'm holding it. Oh no, the thumb's losing it. Then all of a sudden it gets really hard to perform the movement. So just to get the rigidity in that is super important. Now watch this. Hey, Mike Schultz. The Hercules hold, June 14th. John Bergen. Yeah, man. Welcome to Only Thumbs. You know, I actually checked. Only Hands is taken. So somebody said I should start an Only Hands channel, but that website was taken. Only Thumbs, that's interesting. Up, come on. Here we go. Up. I already feel the burning in my wrist, which is exactly what I want. It's precisely why we do this, right? Keep your hand locked in this position. No need to curl it up. We're not doing that yet. Don't let it fall back. Don't let it fall back, right? Up. Tighten grip, Bono. Thank you. Rowdy the Don. Only fingies. Oh, Mariso. Thanks for being here, Mariso. I'm liking that only fingies comment. Hey, let's do 3 more. Now, the right, as you know, is better and stronger than my left hand and wrist. And forearm. Up. Let's do 1 more. Down, 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 down. Up. Mike Schultz. What's going on? Sharon Chan. Sonic is the answer water. Both Sonic and water are pretty sick answers if you ask me. Now we're going to do 1 more set of this. Let me do a little gripper work, which will allow me to rest the forearms because they really need it. Watch this, guys. Hey, Donut. Let's do 10. 1. Jonathan Ayers, dishwasher. Yeah, man, dishwasher works. I'll take that answer. Well done, sir. Up, 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 up. Here we go. Up, up. We're just passing the block through. We're knocking out reps in our hand grippers. Saturdays, we absolutely insult and annihilate these hand grippers on the channel every Saturday. So if you're liking hand grippers, probably going to like Saturday's stream. And I teach you how to put them in your hand. So like, look, quick tutorial. You see those calluses? You want to put the handle right behind the calluses. But notice this. See how this part of the handle is right kind of in the, well, look at, you can see I kind of have the scarring in the battle wounds, right? If you look closely. You want this end of the handle to split that. You get better leverage that way. So Watch this. Let's do it. Do it for the channel. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jacob Tigger, yes. 9. Orange, you're hard to forget, brother. Up. There we go. We're getting some good blood flow. I can see that coming in. We're getting some veins going on in the thumb pad. That's great. One more set each hand, and we're going to flip back to this. We're going to put a little bit more weight on the secret weapon, and then we're really going to start pushing it. Sound good? So let's just set the secret weapon for there. That's actually from Gorilla Strength Equipment. Up. Hey, Manu. Yeah, Manu, water's the best answer. Thanks. Thanks for saying that. Bags of sand, what are you trying? Well, right now I'm just working on my hand grippers. State meeting results, want to hear? Orem, yeah, how'd you place? But we're going to pick this up. Oh, hi. We're doing hand strength now. In a little bit, we're going to pick up the secret weapon, and we're going to do our last set of it tonight. What we're doing, we're showing people how to build thicker wrists, better forearms, get a little bit more vascular, and we're improving our thumb conditioning. We're making our thumb pads really, really thick so they're more powerful. So that's what we're doing, gang. We're hand strength. Hi, 576. That was great. Thanks for asking. Vincent Weatherstein. Hi, how are you going, brother? Bag of sand. Look at the block just measures the difference and make sure it's always open to a minimum distance. Elijah Backways. Gracias y hello. Oh, hey, Blue. This just demonstrates a minimum distance. See that? That's what the stone is for, volts. Hey, everybody who's been asking about that, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out here. When we get $20 in super chats, we're going to do this. I'm going to jump up on the table, and I'm going to go for a max lift on this. What is this you say? You should be asking it. This is the nickel pinch. The way you do this, hey, TT Stretch, what are the water answers for? Oh, there's a riddle on the board. It says, what can run but never walks? Now let's be honest. There's a variety of things it could be, but rivers, water are kind of some of the premier ones that people think about. Holy yapper. Thanks, Axel. Rowdy. Harrison. The gang's all here. Hey, Parker Zimmerman. Yeah, that's right. Nice, man. And we all know that Zimmerman in German means carpenter, of course. The engine. Hey, CJ, we'll take engine all night. That's a great answer. You got first place in one state. Nice job. All right, we're going to do right hand, and we're going to go right back to the secret weapon. It's got to keep primed. Oh, no, it's a very good question. I appreciate you asking. I should probably say more often what it is. Hey, Kron, a fridge will work. Noise. Noise can run but never walk, or this awesome noise from the hand gripper. Oh, maybe you went nose. Listen, is this ASMR-like? I wish I knew. Oh, Caffel, where do you get it? You go here. I pinned the comment. The comment is Gorilla Strength Equipment. They sponsor the channel. You can get anything you need there. If you buy something from them, like for example, if you buy anything at Gorilla Strength Equipment, you should probably, sorry, Rowdy, you should probably put in the code BMW. They'll just give you this free. They're giving away free equipment this week. Just put in the code BMW. When you buy anything else, you get a nickel pinch. All right, here we go. Hey, Spinzes. I'm going to put a little bit more weight on it. We're not going to go too nuts. Let's just do this. Let's go a half pound up. So now we're at 3 pounds. Got it? So we've got this. 1.25, 1.25. That's 2.5. That makes it 3. Bad time for headphones. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, brother. Hey, Cal. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Me, after a run, I can barely walk. All right, that's legit. Now, watch what we do here. Notice the thick handle. Again, we're using the secret weapon, Gorilla Strength Equipment. Yes, Alan, River's a great one. So get your hand on there. Raider, clock works too, brother. Oh, Kale, nice. Fingers are on, great. And then I put this around. The almighty Kraken. We're going to do 10. Yeah, the tool is very good. It's extremely effective. Now, I can't let my wrist bend during it. I need to keep it locked. That's how we grow the forearms. That's how you get your thicker wrist, right? So let's do a set of 10. Come on now. 2. Yeah, it's already slipping in my hand, so this is interesting. Yeah, I think heart could work. Let's say heart works. 3. I'll show you my thumbs and my hands after this, and I think you'll notice got a nice increase in blood flow. Yep, that's what I'm doing with it. but I'm using this piece of equipment because it absolutely, in a good way, wrecks your grip and wrecks your wrist. And I want stronger wrist. A lot of arm wrestlers use this. Now, I'm not an arm wrestler. The regulars of the subs know I'm not an arm wrestler. We get that question. But I'm a fan of anything grip. Up. Let's do two more. Let's just do two more now. BlueCon, Saturday night is going to be crazy with the grippers. And I mean that. Oh, Eddie, I pinned the comment to Gorilla Strength Equipment. This is actually called the secret weapon. They just put it on the website, and they sent me like the first one to test it out. I actually really like it. Now we're going to use some more of their pieces in a second, but I do arm wrestling in my forearms. Yeah, Kale, if you do that, you probably do. Oh, Swaggy, you're right. So this is the one that just went. I've got a lot of blood flowing to the thumb. You can see, oh yes, thumb vein. You guys, do you see the thumb vein? Boom, boom. That's good blood flow. That's what I'm trying to tell people is you have to crush really hard with your thumb on top of that. I mean, look how thick this is. Do you see that? Eddie, yeah, wrist curls are a heck of a lot thicker with this. So you have to squeeze the thumb really hard to do that. See you, TR. Oh, you do see that. Oh, thank God. So, but that's the point, right? Like, hey, this one doesn't have it now, but I bet after I knock out a set with, well, let's test it, right? The blood has dissipated a bit. Let's test that theory. Hey, thanks for all the likes. Very cool. Thanks for all the subs. I can't believe how many subs we got. We've only been streaming, what, like 20-some minutes. We picked up about 40 subs. Thanks, gang. Country Cowboy, does it make you better at arms? It does. It honestly does. Hey, hi, Jimbo. Thanks, everybody. We're having a great night so far. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this to the test. I'm going to show you how to, the pump is real. Hey, LTS. Hey, Jimbo. The pump is very real. So do it again. Wow, 56 likes in 26 minutes? That's really cool. Thanks, gang. So wrap it up. Keep the wrist straight. Don't allow the wrist to bend. All right, we're going to do 10. This is how you build. This is literally what building a thicker wrist and stronger forearms, veinier forearms looks like. 2. Curl it up. 3. Oh, come on, let's go. 4. Now the right hand, the regulars know my right's way better than my left. Hey, Blue Can. Yeah, Parker, that works too. Let's take machine as one. A machine runs and never walks. Here we go. Oh, I have the best protein in the world. They don't sponsor me, but if you want, I will talk about that protein all night long. It is the best. Great question. You know what? I'll show you how much weight is on it. 3 pounds, 3 pounds. Can you put a credit card in between a gripper? Velcro, yes, I can. I can do that right now for you if you want to hang on 1 second. Your right wrist is super buff. Awesome, dude. So we knocked out our reps. To people asking the question, what's the best arm wrestling equipment? Well, this is a pretty unique piece. Gorilla Strength Equipment. I actually pinned them in the comments. You can click on their website. This is called the secret weapon. It's good because it's so thick. Hey, we were gonna do a check. Let's see. I've got a little, not a massive thumb vein. I've got a little thumb vein going on. We blew up the left thumb vein pretty good a second ago. Oh, it's back. Oh God, it's like actually back. Well, thanks for the gift, Parker. Very cool. Yeah, the thumbs are really like this. Can you flex? Creek. Complete Outdoors says Creek. Rowdy Dan, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So the weight that I have on this, I do see the vein. I wrist. Yeah, me too, brother. Hey, Hayes. So 1.25, 1.25 this is 3. Hey, Gorilla Strength Equipment, they're going to start making fractional plates. They're pretty sick. But what I was going to say is, so this is the pieces we're featuring tonight on the channel. Like, we're going to do some levering. The next thing we're going to do is levering. Levering is neat. I'm not saying it's better. It's a much different way to get. Let me just show you on the lever. It's going to get pretty crazy with that. Where do I get this from? Go to Gorilla Strength Equipment. Peruse their website. They have things like this. They have the lever over there. If you use the code BMW, they're going to give you free equipment. And what they're giving you now is this. It's a free nickel pinch. It's super awesome. And it's the most frustrating thing I've ever encountered in the gym. Because this the world record on this implement, so you attach this to weights and you pick it up, the world record, and no, I'm not lying to you, is 24 pounds. But everybody thinks they can do more. I thought I could do more on it. I might go for a new max tonight on it. We'll have to see. But the pinned comment has a link to their website. Just go there. I'm being serious this next part. If you want free stuff, buy whatever you want to buy, but you type in BMW as the code, you get this for free. It is a very, very, very good, in my opinion, it's a pretty solid deal. So now let me rest my forearms. We'll do a little gripper in, but here, let's do this. Let's drop it. Did you crack your hands and knuckles? I used to. I got away from that. We'll do a couple of these now. I'm just doing hand grippers now to let my forearms rest a little bit. It's a very easy hand gripper. I'm sure everybody in the chat can handle this one. People sometimes ask if, how long I've been doing this. So I've been streaming for about 4 months and a week, but I've been training my grip and forearms for a very long time. I was, believe it or not, a pro strongman from the age from 22 to 28. Guessing that folks, yes, it does. Rowdy the Don gets it. What's the medal cube for? Canis, thanks, watch. So when we compete in our grip contest, I compete in grip contests. See how my fingers don't really reach the other side? Kale, they are great, thank you. Let me bury some chalk in there. So I'm allowed to do this, watch. But before I close this, I have to demonstrate to the judge minimum distance. So if I go like this, ready? Come on, go. All right, great. Now my fingers are on there. Yeah, Robbie, it's to show the distance. Yeah, thanks. Hey, bucket of meats, look, this is the bucket of meat set. I put it through there to demonstrate to the judge and in my training that I'm opening the gripper a minimum distance. I'm demonstrating a distance, right? Does that make sense to you? So now it's between the go. Now watch me. I'll do it in the left hand too. Here we go. Up. Let's do 10. 1. Come on. 2. Go. Come on. 3. Uh-oh, I've got a surprise coming. Ready for the surprise? Not this, anything but this, the Iron Mind card. It's so much wider. It's so much harder. It's a box row. Up. Get it. Yeah, it's really hard. In fact, I'd say it's almost too hard. You have to let the gripper be so wide to get that. That oftentimes, Canis, you're welcome. Oftentimes I do this. This one, Rotten, this is only 32 pounds. Carson Fair, awesome. Thanks, Carson. Oh, snap. Do you get huge cramped heads doing this? No, I don't. I'm going to do one more set in the left hand. We're going to do our last set on the secret weapon. And right after that, we're going to go into this piece here. I think you're going to love that piece. I know I do. Up. I learned from you, BMW. Nice, brother. Yeah, thanks for answering. Up. Vindication Gamer, hi. Just gork it. Oh, we're in the process. You've been at this. I subbed the other day. Dude never sleeps. Credit. Oh, OR. Thanks, brother. Got to work the pump. Flixin'. All right, let's go back to the secret weapon. Sound good? I do this a lot so I can. I've got it pretty dialed out. You know what I mean? Told you, if you hop on their site, this is pretty dang close to $20. Kale, I'm serious. You're gonna love the stuff there. It's super sick, man. Super sick. Henry, the store name. Oh, Henry, I pinned a comment. Gorilla Strength Equipment. If you click on the pinned, you should go. Yeah. My forearms are decently jacked. I do get veins running through the forearms, the knuckles. That is true. We had one. Oh, there it is. Dink dink. You see that little greeny guy? Yeah. But anyways, GorillaStrength.com. Go there. If you type in the code BMW, which you should, order anything you want off there. But if you type in the code BMW, you get this for free. It's a pretty sick piece of equipment. All right, here we go. I'm good. Last set on this. Secret weapon. This does help you grow your forearms. Can we get the arm muscle cam? Oh, that's awesome, brother. Bucket, that's so funny. 1. Let's just do 10. The thumb has to do a lot of work. This is so thick, this handle, that the thumb is doing a lot of work. It's engaging it in a way you're probably not going to get it done in the gym. The equipment is very fairly priced. Check around. You're going to come back to their site. Up, go. Let's do 6 more. Let's go. 6, 1. And the movement's pretty simple, right? I'm not going to let my wrist dip or curl. I'm just going to keep it locked. That's going to keep a lot of great tension on the forearm muscles. Let's go. 4 more. 1. Gorilla strength equipment. 2. 3. Your back ace. Up. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Now this is what's interesting. I just do bicep curls with my wrist flat. Hey, that's fine. That's a just fine way of doing it. This would be a way to mix it up. But yeah, what you're saying works too. Nice thick handle. It's very knurled. I did? Well, thanks. You do have to earn subs. Subs should be earned. So wrap the fingers on first. Then I'm going to bring my thumb over the top. Got it? Hey, Yon. Thanks for being here. Hi. All right. This is just 3 pounds, but look at my hands here. Thick handle. The weight's so far from my hand. The leverage really kicks in. You don't really need to put on too much weight to do this. Agreed, Walker Mac. Yeah, man. Nice. Oh, hey, gamer, Vindication. Thanks for subbing, brother. Now, what I should maybe do before this set is put on a little bit more weight. My right arm is stronger than my left. Up. Up. In fact, it seems to be quite a bit stronger tonight because I'm not getting that fatigue doing it. My thumb is feeling a good burning. And when I say thumb, let me show you what I mean. This is, oh, hey, thank you so much, Rent Boston. Rent Boston, thanks. You were on the stream the other night. Thanks, brother. Rimmer, combining isometrics with either. Yes. The secret weapon, I would say. Yeah, Walker, I think it's a good one. For forearms, one thing you need to do when you're doing forearms, hit them often and hit them with high reps and high sets. It's a volume thing, you know what I mean? Bald meat. There we go, we're stretching it out. The next thing we're going to do is right over here. Let me pull it closer. Now, this is a unique one. This is a levering tool. I don't know if people know what a levering tool is. Let me explain. And when I'm doing my reps on the levering tool, I'm actually going to, here, let me turn this camera up just a bit. When I do my reps on this, I'm going to be using this table. I'm going to support my arm on that so that just the wrist is hanging off. Levering is anytime you grab something. My heaviest deadlift, I did 675, and I almost hit it for 3 reps. Just 2, though. Hey, ZR, I'm doing great. This is levering, right? Moving it back and forth. This is pronation and supination. I'm going to use this in my hand. It'll be easier when I'm back there, the big face reveal and everything, right? And you're going to see me like this. Now, it's angled and it's thick. The weight, due to the angle, is going to, again, feel... Thanks, Landon Bragg. Yeah, that was back in the strongman days, though. I can't, let's be clear. I cannot do that now. It's going to be like this. This piece right now, how heavy is it? I don't know, but I know this. I don't leave my house. This is basically true without a scale. So let's weigh it live, because I honestly don't know. And it'll be useful to know because I want to load it up and see what I can use on it. So drop the camera down. What should we weigh in grams? Probably not. Should we weigh in ounces? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Can you guys see that okay? Let's call it 3 pounds, 11 ounces. Does that seem about right for every half roasted duck? Half roasted duck. Yeah, I know what you mean. I used to do that too, man. Oz, do this. I pinned a comment. The pinned comment is Gorilla Strength Equipment. They're the people that hook us up with all the equipment. So the first couple sets I'm going to do, I'm not going to have a lot of weight on here. Halloween Frosto. Yeah, no, agreed. So, well, you can't see, but yeah, pretty hollow on the inside. Thanks. No, you're welcome. Hey, half roasted. If you go there to that link, if you buy something, put in the code BMW. Because again, they're giving away free equipment to people on the channel. They'll give you the free nickel pinch. Pretty cool. I like it. But let's get back to some levering. So the way it works is you'll grab the bar in one hand and you want to wrap your hand tight. If you if you bench press, you can go up to bar. You can just kind of grab it however, because all the weight's coming at you, you're pressing. This is the exact opposite. When we train gripper forearms, you need to grip it like you're going to die if it slips, I guess. And you put it in your hand. Now, let's put a little weight on. We won't do much to start with. I've never used this piece of equipment. This is my first time live testing it. So let's do this. I'm just going to go 1 pound. See that? We've got 1 pound of weight, the weight of the implement too. Now I suspect, and I could be wrong, 7 5/8, Raider. I suspect, oh, here's how, hey, you guys, somebody asked me a hand size. Here's how you measure your hands, okay? Find the first crease of the wrist, so right there. Go all the way down to the fingers. Got it? Yes, grip it like you're gonna fall to your death. Now, let me slide this. Probably don't really need the scale right now, right? Let me hop on the other side of the camera. Oh, sorry if people are experiencing lag. Nobody should be experiencing lag. Sorry if you are. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is pronation, supination. So I'll start talking a lot louder in a second because when I'm farther away, I'm assuming when I'm further away, it's a little harder for people to hear me. So hopefully it doesn't feel like I'm yelling, but let me get on the other side of that table. Sound good? Here we go. Oh, this side of the table. How fun, how interesting. So we're gonna be doing levering now. I'm gonna allow my wrist. You guys should be able to see the heck out of this. I can't see the chat, so I'll try to repeat something during the chat, things I think people might be asking about, but I'm gonna do pronation and supination. So I have this hanging here, I'm just gonna go side to side. I'm gonna do sets of 15. Now again, notice I'm grabbing it here. The weight is a little ways from me, right? It's gonna feel heavier than just the 1 pound that it actually is. This is an angled piece of equipment. I've never used an angled lever bar before. The angling is supposed to keep the weight kicking in at the right angle, for lack of a better word, so that it always has a certain tension on it. It doesn't, when you have just a straight bar, it doesn't always feel that way. So there we go. Let's call that, I believe that to be 3. The weight is not hard, but I do feel it because of the angle kind of pulling extra, which I actually do like. Let's go. 4. We're going to do both sides. I count 1 rep, 5. When I go all the way over there and I come back. So this is going to be 6. When training forearms, if I lose count, that's fine. It's hard to talk and think all the time and count right. Counting's hard. It should be 8. You want to train often. You want to try to train higher reps. You really need to get the burn going on your forearms. Now, when we train our max grip, you don't really have to do that. But yes, if you want to see some good growth, and that's what we're going for, this muscle's starting to pop off a little bit, that's what you have to do, the higher reps. Now, let's do 4 more. That seems like a reasonable number. That probably gets us to 15, 16, or maybe even 17. Now, because the handle is thick, I like using thick bar in pretty much everything. It's an extra opportunity to work on your grip strength, not just your forearms. Let's do 2 more, we'll switch. What I'm feeling now is 2 things. I'm feeling some good burn on the top of the arm, some good burn from about here through here, which is what this is designed for. But the other thing I'm feeling is a heck of a lot of burn through this part of my hand. Because again, the thumb is having to work extra hard to hold that in place, which is most likely engaging some other small groups, tendons and ligaments that would maybe be slightly ignored otherwise. Now, let's hit this side. Sound good? 15 still. I allow the weight to stretch me as far as I naturally can go. So it ends up being a little deeper. Okay, yeah, we've got the hand veins. So this is the arm that just went, right? Nice. See if the other arm's like that. So I let the tool tilt my hand down a little past parallel. And I bring it back. So that's 1, 2. It's not much weight. We've only added 1 pound. We'll add more weight to the other sets. But my right hand, right forearm is actually pretty gassed, pretty blown up. We did a lot of secret weapon before. That's probably part of it. Right about now, there's some new people coming to the chat asking about this equipment. This equipment that I use, the secret weapon, and now this lever bar. These are from Gorilla Strength Equipment. Oh, let's do another one. If you go to their site, and I pinned a comment with their website on there, look around. The tools I'm using on tonight's stream are actually from them. I like them. If you end up buying something, put in the code BMW, because if you do, they're going to give you a free piece of equipment. If you go to their site, there's a piece of equipment called the nickel pinch. It's right over there. I can show it after about probably 7 more reps. They're giving that away free to fans of the channel. This is actually getting stupid hard. Right through here, and I'm using next to no weight. I would still like to add more weight next set, but I don't know how well that's going to go, to be honest. Let's knock out 3 more, okay? So every time it comes to this side, 1, 2. My first time using this piece of equipment. I've used lever bars before, but I've never used their lever bar before. Let's come back. Let's talk to the chat. Let's stretch a little bit. Let's see what's good. Oh, it's so weird. Golfer's elbow is a real thing. Everything people are talking about, definitely real things. What can you do with dumbbells? Well, I don't train these with dumbbells. So although that's a great question, I can't really answer that. You know what I mean? Oh, so this is interesting. This is interesting. I'm trying to do, so this is an easy gripper. This is just the guide. I'm doing it in my left hand, and I for sure I'm pretty fried through there. So maybe I shouldn't try to do grippers. Let me try the right hand. That's kind of crazy, actually. We'll try it real quick. Yeah, 7 5/8. 7.5 is considered an average size hand. Anything above that, slightly more. Bucket of meese, you probably didn't do anything wrong. The night bat's been wiling out all day. We might have to take him off there. Hey, question. Thanks for being here. Question, Guillermo. Yes, pronation and supination. Great for golfer's elbow. Great for strengthening grip and odd angles. Yeah, and that's why we do it, right? We want to train things at odd angles. Nathan's back. Feels like he never left. Yeah, 7.5 is the average. Hey, Nick Fetty. Interesting comment, Nick Fetty. Very interesting. Pass it through. Hey, guys, thanks so much for being here. Chad Treat, for example. If you guys don't mind, have you ever ripped your hand open from using one of those? I have, for sure. Oh, Nathan sent a clapping seal. Thanks for sending that, Nate. That's pretty cool. I was just going to say, though, hey, if you're new to the channel, sub and like if you don't mind. We're using this channel, and this is true, we're using this channel to show and live stream a grip contest from the Mall of America, June 14th. One more like we hit 100. Can somebody bop that? Why are you putting the other thing between them? 1 second. So the Mall of America, June 14th, we're having the 2026 North American GSI Grip Championship. It's going to be stupid fun. And you can stream it here for free. This little block serves a purpose. Oh, Sad, thanks for asking. Zen, thanks for asking. And Chad Tree, hey Chad, that's actually really helpful. We're using the channel to promote the athletes, so thank you. The Empire Penguins. So look at this. Fingers don't fit on there. That's fine. You can go up. Now it's on there, right? And now I can go like this. I just have to demonstrate a certain range of motion. And by putting this through each time, that's exactly what I'm doing. Certain range of motion. Certain range of motion. Does that make sense to everybody? I think it does, but I can't take it for granted because I do these things. Hey, I don't know what just happened. We picked up 7. We got like 7 subs in the last 5 minutes. Thanks, everybody. That was very nice of you to help me like that. Hey, 3. I have done some rock climbing. It's fun. I like it. I think rock climbing is fun. Yeah, no. That's a great question, though. So actually, hey, this is for our new guys then. So depending on the contest, some contests will say, Church, clutch, thanks for sending it. Kenny sent that. Thanks, Kenny, and thanks for the clutch. Watch this. Sometimes you only have to pass it through on that side. So it's a narrower close, right? That's 20 millimeters. Sometimes you have to go this way. That's 30 millimeters. It does, but at some point you should be, yes, I do. And that's when we use this. Look at this. So see how the hand gripper is basically all the way open? You can use the card in these examples. 1. Pass it through 2. Come on, 3. Oh, people are killing it with all the floating heart. Believe love is back and all those fun things. Have a great night, man. You see much. Appreciate that half roasted. That's very kind of you to say that. All I know is I just got the kids to bed. The wife is up there reading. I think she's reading. And that gives me some time to come down and teach about grip. The forearms are still actually really pumped. Do you guys see the blood flow? We're getting some good blood flow. Let's do another set of the angled. Yeah. What one is that? The number 1? Oh, no. It's way easier than that. This is just the guide. Keep in mind, and what I'm going to say, Dave Yordar, thanks for being here. You game a lot. Nice. I'll say this, and I mean this. Saturdays we grip. Saturdays we go absolutely. Yeah, the veins are pretty nuts. But here's the thing. If you guys do a couple weeks, and I'm being serious, how do you stay motivated? I'm interrupt, man. I always, once I achieve a goal, I just think of the next goal and I make it a little harder. I love actually getting goals. So I never make big jumps, just tiny, tiny jumps. And when you get a couple goals in a row, you feel unstoppable forever. How much is that? How many pounds? This one is just 32 pounds of pressure to close. It's the Ironman guide. My point is Saturday. Oh, thanks, Nathan. Appreciate it. Saturdays, we go absolutely nuts with hand grippers. And I mean it. We go absolutely nuts with our hand grippers. So turn on your notifications. You will be very happy to. Let's do this. Let's bump this up. We're not going to bump it up much. It's going to sound pointless, but you see what we have here? Orb, you see that piece of equipment over there? We're going to be training the heck out of our thumbs in a little bit here, pal. Oh yeah, we train our thumbs. But I'll say this, but here, let me put this on first, and I want to make what I think is a pretty good point. I think this is a good point. Yes, sir. Because the equipment we're using tonight from Gorilla Strength Equipment has thicker handles, my thumb pad, so when you train your thumbs, essentially what you're doing is training this, right? I call it the thumb bicep. You should call it that too, the thumb bicep. It flexes the thumb. It controls the thumb, right? Yes, we still have some of the thumb vein. You see the vein? We still have some thumb vein. I wasted all my gems for the gift, but I did it. Hey, Kenny Hoosey, very cool, brother. The first time it's tough, yeah. What are your top 5 influences for grip exercise? Hand grippers, nickel pinch, secret weapon, little bighorn, and the wrist wrench. Those are probably my top. That might have been 6, but those are my top right now. Those ones I like the most. Or B. If you can do 200, that's great. All right, so let's do another set of this. My point is, yeah, they're veiny, they're vascular, they're looking good. That is, technically true, I suppose, but they can for you too. Hey, God bless Kenny, and I mean that. Thanks. Just use the equipment the right way, and everybody is going to get pretty jacked, and everybody's going to get the strength, and everybody's going to get good-looking forearms. I'm not doing anything magical, right? Yes, Raider, yes, man. Dude, they put up the secret weapon not even a week ago. The secret weapon's on the site. They have a sale on the secret weapon now. If you buy anything there, put in BMW. If you put in BMW on that site, they're just going to give you this for free. They're going to give this for free. Now, let me do this. They call me lunch meat because I like that, Owen. I'm going to do another set. Let me kick that table back. Again, we're going to do pronation and supination. And we're doing this to build thicker wrists, and it does help. Veinier forearms, more pumped forearms. We're about, no, I shouldn't say that next comment. Let me get through this before I say that next comment. Sound good? Oh, thanks. Hey, thanks for sending all the funky emojis, the GIFs, and all the fun things. Super chats. You guys are sick. I appreciate the help. So let's get over here. We're going to go right hand first. Now, this is also from Gorilla Strength. I like their equipment because it has knurling on it, and it's thicker. When you do this, make sure your hand is on there dang good, because when it starts getting exhausted, it's going to want to slip, and slip more. So if you, when you bench press or arm curl, the grip isn't maybe as important. But this, if you're starting it, see how I'm kind of holding a little bit? If I start like this, I'm going to be exhausted by the end of the set. I'll barely be holding it. It'll become an inefficient movement. So wrap your hand on there well. Nice slow reps. We're going to do 15. And they only count when I bring them all the way back. That's 1. Now what I'm hoping happens, although it's not really true because I know it's going to happen, is that by the end of the set of 15, and this is more weight, mind you, this is going to suck. But, well, here, the thing I know is going to happen, I'm going to get really leaned out in the forearm and some good blood flow. They're going to look great. I say it sucks because this is hard, and the burning's going to be really sick. Because I think that's only 5, to be honest. It's such a short amount of time, and I want thicker wrists. I want better forearms and a better grip. I want that way more than my body wants to stop the burning feeling. Mentally, I am dialed in. I will outperform this thing tonight. It could burn, look, I say 1,000, obviously that's not true. It could burn twice as bad. I'm still not setting this down. I have to get my reps. I told myself, I'm going to stream every night until the grip contest, June 14th. And I am going to. And I said I'm going to hit my forearms and my grip really hard on most, not all the nights, most of those nights. The other night we did some bench pressing. I taught people. So this Sunday will be week 3 of how to build a better bench. I used to be a pro lightweight and pro heavyweight strongman. If you're bored sometimes, this is true. You can go Google My Strange Addiction. I have an episode on My Strange Addiction and TLC where they followed me around and watched a pro strongman, what he does during the day. I'm only going to be able to do 2 more, which is good because I think that's 15. Now remember, they only count when you bring them all the way back. But again, the burning sensation is a very real thing from here, from here, from here. That's exactly what I want. It's extremely tight right now. We've got the nice, again, you can do 1 session. You're going to get some good veins popping from the 1 session. It's the consistency that after a while, will mean even when you're not working out hard, you still have decent veins, right? And I recently had to change the clasp on my watch. I had to add another link. I probably only needed to add half a link. I don't have half links because the wrists have actually gotten thicker. They did not happen overnight. They obviously didn't happen overnight, but yeah, man. Yeah, gals, it works. Let's do 15 here and get back to the chat. I feel bad, chat. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see you right now. But I'll say this. 1. Let's do 15. Oh, they feel so easy at first, don't they? 2 when I bring it back. The company is Gorilla Strength Equipment. They do strongman, they do some gym equipment, but their primary thing, I think, is just building badass, I try not to swear, I don't know if that counts as swearing, badass forearms and grip equipment. And that's why we feature them a fair amount on the channel. So the secret weapon was something we showed. They have a new piece they're sending me. They're sending me an axle. Do you guys know what an axle is? An axle, generally speaking, is a thick bar, thicker than a normal gym bar. And this one's 2 inches. And I'm kind of proud of this. They're naming it after our channel. Our channel has grown a lot. Yeah, this is actually super hard right now. They're calling it the bald axle for Bald Meets World. There is no knurling on that, and that's good because you're gonna have to squeeze the guts out of that thing. And thank God someone finally made an axle that weighs 45 pounds. Most other axles come at these odd weights, so when you're adding plates back and forth, it's almost impossible to remember and quickly add up, surmise the weights. Let's try to get 5 more. I don't know if I'll actually hit 5. That's 1. So the bald axle will be available soon. We're gonna test it on the channel next week. They're sending it out tomorrow. It'll probably take a couple days to get here. They're from Litchfield, Kentucky. Come on, 2 more now. Come on, and let's go. Got it. Gonna go down again. Up, come on. And the rep stops on this side. Yeah, it sucks so much. In a good way though, right? Because like what we said a second ago, what's the whole point of doing this? The whole point of doing this is to get better. So you kind of have to invite the suck. Hey, Bling Blang boy, it's good to have you back. 1-arm training. You getting wrist workout? Oh man. Yeah. We started out with this. 120 likes. We're not even at a minute. We have 120 likes. That's sick. We went like this. This is the secret weapon. You put the weight out there and you can do your curls with it. It is extremely, and again, I mean this in a good way, very hard. It's super hard. So we started out with that. We did 4 sets. Yeah, sledgehammers would work. They'd be a little different, but yeah, I get it. There we go. Chad treat. Okay, now I'm broke. Well, thanks, Chad. It's very kind. Do you do hangs? Hangs are super effective. Man, hangs are awesome. Well, we live again, fishing. Always do hangs. And here's what I'll say. When you're doing hangs, what we mean is you're probably hanging off a chin-up bar. If you can get more than a minute, and I'm guessing not everybody can, I'm guessing a fair amount of people can. God, the calluses are looking great tonight. Try to use a weight belt and see if you can hang a little weight from your waist because you probably, here, let's pound. Should we just bang out some reps? Should we just be stupid and bang out some reps? Secret weapon's so cool. You should probably add weight because if you can get over a minute, you need to. Random actually, carry a 5-gallon pail full of water and wrist curl them if you don't want special gear. That's a good point. You can definitely do that. I know I can do those. That works. What happened to the dumbbells? Oh, Mikey, which dumbbells? Oh, the inch dumbbells? Is that what you mean? Hey, Bling Blang boy, we would love to have you every day. This is because we've done so much forearm work. That's okay. That's okay. If you can do that, Add a little weight. Put a 5-pound dumbbell in your pocket. Pinch a 5-pound plate between your knees. Wear a hoodie and put it in your hood. You need more weight if you can get 60 seconds. That's how you build the grip. And thanks everybody for being here tonight. We've done so much for. We still have more forearm work to do. We're starting to get some decent vascularity. Chad Treat is back. Again, that's what happens though. When you train your forearms really, really, really hard, and again, I'm not saying mine are awesome, but when you train them really hard, they do get stronger, they do get thicker. Your grip, first of all, our thumb pads are getting just, see? We've had this vein all night. We've been getting such good pump. We've been had a thumb callus right in our thumb bicep. Is the right one there? Yeah, faintly. Nobody's going to be too pumped about that. The left guy is actually looking pretty good. So we started out. We use this thick-handled secret weapon from Gorilla Strength Equipment. The link is in the chat, right? So we started with this. We're going to do another set in 1 second. We're going to do another set of this, our lever bar. Lever bar is super hard, like super hard. We're doing grippers now just to give our freaking wrists and forearms a break. The blood flow is very strong. The pump is very high. We absolutely love it. And I do like it. Training forearms is very fun. It's just kind of painful because the lactic acid builds up so fast. Yeah, I've done some of that fun levering with sledgehammers and an axe before. It is fun. Pop up, boom, pop, boom, pop up, boom. We have this tonight. If we get any super chat tonight, we're going to do this. We're going to do a max test on the nickel pinch. So you put your fingers on there like this, and you have to pick up the weight. It's extremely fun, and it's super frustrating. The most any human's ever done on this is 24 pounds. My best is a little over 18 and a half. So yeah, it's pretty wild, the nickel pinch, that something can be that hard. But I guess it kind of makes some sense, doesn't it? It's very small. It's like half of a nickel. So you can really only get your fingertips on there. I used to do this. Then I had carpal tunnel surgery on both hands. Sorry about the carpal tunnel. My mom just had wrist surgery. Honestly, my mom just had wrist surgery. She's 3 days out of recovery. Nope, 2 days out now I think about it. So let's do this last set of hand grippers. We're doing this just to buy some times, to give the forearms a little break. Let the pump die down. Hey, that farm kid. Hey. Here, this is for you, that. I'm doing these for you, brother. On 8. Let's do 8. 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7. 8. Yeah, I don't know if she'll recover quick. I hope so. I really hope so, man. They're saying she's going to be out of work, and I didn't know this. They're saying she's going to be out of work for like 3 months. The plastic hand grips, and this is true for a lot of people, not just me, they're just not strong enough. Diego Garcia, ¿Cómo yo no puedo recordarte? Cuéntame. Now we're doing this. We have a band on here. We put it right at our thumbnail line. I say thumbnail because you can see it. I'm doing it with all the nails. And I'm doing extensor work, right? Just like that. It's important. So we do so much forearm work on the channel and grip work. We do get stronger through here. In fact, that's what we're talking about. But if this tightens up, it's going to pull on this a lot, and that could eventually give elbow pain. So if you work the top muscles too. Well, that's all right, Chad Tree. 32. The gripper is 32 pounds of pressure. Chad Tree, you've hit up with other stuff in the past. You're a good supporter of the channel, brother. Appreciate it. Now, once I finish this, we're going to do a couple more reps on the lever bar. But after that, we're going to switch it up. If anybody blows us up with a super chat, we'll do this. We'll do nickel pinch for a max. If not, no problem. We're going to bring over that. We're going to train strict thumb work. I can show you how to build some pretty good looking thumbs, I think. Ulnar pain too, farm mechanic wrenching for, yeah, that's a very real thing you're talking about. Wolf Brigade. Here we go, look at it. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, let's do some, I'm ready to do some levering now. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's bump this up just a little bit. Hey, Dustin. Well, we're doing this to build some thick forearms, some thicker wrists, stronger forearms. And it is actually, as it's starting to work, we're starting to get somewhere with it all. Again, we've got the thumb pad vein. The equipment we're using, like this lever bar, which I'm going to do my final sets with right now, you actually have to squeeze them really hard during the movement. So not only are you working your wrist, which you are, but you're having to squeeze the life out of it because it's so thick. If it was like, look at this. If the bar was thinner, like this gripper handle, it's probably not going to slide out. Like it's pretty well wrapped up there, right? Pretty well. But on something like this, that is not, that's not what's happening. You really do got to get over the top with it. Over the top. Wait, wasn't that the arm wrestling movie? God dang it. If it wasn't over the top, it was something very, God, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something very similar. If it wasn't over the top, it's similar. Now let's knock this out. Come over to this side. We'll do our right side first. It's getting super hard to keep doing these. We've done a fair amount of volume tonight. We still have to do our thumb work. Hey guys, if you don't mind helping me, sub and like the channel. We're about 30 subs away. We've already picked up about, what's that? It says 60 tonight. We're about 30 away from hitting 5,400. So do your slow reps. You have to do high reps on the forearms. So that'll be all the way over as one. So going there and back, that counts as one rep. Now what I'm noticing, it's probably what you'll notice too if you work your forearms like this, when it comes down on this side, there's a lot of work on the thumb. The thumb has to pull up very hard to keep the equipment tight in the palm. Where on this side, it's a little bit more relaxed. Now this lever bar is different. A lot of lever bars are straight. Gorilla Strength equipment built theirs at an angle, so while the weights are traveling through the range of motion at that angle, it's putting a little increased leverage in the hand. You're having to combat that, not just the weight. I'm actually liking it. We're getting a pretty good pump. Now, pump isn't everything when it comes to building strength. When it comes to building size, it can be a pretty good indicator, right? You're getting all that lactic acid in there, you're putting all those small tears in the muscle. Let me just see if I can do 5 more, because it is actually getting pretty difficult. Now, the actual weight that I put on this, I've only got 1.5 pounds of weight on the edge of this, but it's really thick. We're late in the workout. So it is catching up with me. The left hand will be pretty gross because my left arm isn't as good as my right arm. I don't think, yeah, that's actually a pretty good burn. I don't think it's gonna fall out. Might fall out. When I do this though, I like to get my hand nice and wrapped over the top to start. All right, let's see if it's possible. It may not be to get 15. So you come over, that's 1. And go again, that's 2. I like to mix up my training. I am liking this piece, so I will make it more of a regular, more of a staple. We'll throw in the other lever as well sometimes. But the thing I like about this lever is the handle is nice and thick. You don't get that with a lot of stuff. Oftentimes the handles on these things are just regular, like the thickness of a barbell, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're someone who's really trying to get after it and build your hands up at the same time you're building your forearms, which, why not? Then you're probably gonna want it thicker. Here we go. Keep going, keep going. It's burning in action. It's actually burning quite a bit. Again, that's fine. My goal is to get bigger wrists, thicker wrists, stronger forearms. So I'll put up with the burning, kind of like wiggling my feet behind me. I doubt you can hear it. Trying to deal with the burning in the forearm, right through here actually. It's kind of sucking a fair amount. Go. Come on, let's just see if we can do 5 more. It'll actually be very close. 1. Twist. 2. Up. Great. Come on. Up. That's 3. Yep, 2 more is going to be super hard. That's okay. I'll get 2 more. Won't be quite as hard as I thought. Still difficult. Nice deep stretch. Make sure to stretch at the bottom of each rep. Allow the weight to pull you into position slowly. Oh yeah, that sucks. There's no way around it. That was just super hard. So let me set this aside. We'll try to make this cool little tablecloth blanket thing pop. Let's bring over the next piece of equipment. This piece is exclusively for thumbs. And it may, and you guys might be right, it may sound, hey, Peepsicle, got 5 more in you. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Very nice. Hey, piggies, why torture yourself? Because I'm building a better grip. Because that's what I want. I want the thicker forearms. I want the everything. So, skinny. All right, yeah. I don't usually get called that. I'll take that, though. Hey, bye, everyone. Chad Treat. So, we've been hitting our forearms extremely, extremely, extremely hard. And I love it. I absolutely love training my forearms. Yep, people are complaining about the burn a little bit, or like when they do it, they see some burn, but now look at this. I'm going to put a little weight on. Guys, I'm not going to put a lot of weight on this. This next thing doesn't take a lot of weight, but I do want to demonstrate some things. Oh, thanks for all the subs. We just popped up like 4 more. Thanks, everybody. So let's just do this. For demonstration purposes, let's just put 1 1/4 on there. Again, that's not even that much weight, right? But it is useful for what we're trying to accomplish. Oh, I forgot. I don't want to knock. This is an Iron Mind piece of equipment. I realize one problem we have, gang. Big thing I don't like about it is this. See how thin this is for the weight plates? Because it is thin on the weight plates. So when you lift it, it's kind of like bang, bang, bang. So I'm trying to think, how can I easily combat that? I would need like a rag or a towel nearby or a sock. This, well, let me check this. This might actually work here, okay? Well, yeah, because I need something like to put in here so I can, well, there, that'll work. No, it's not sliding. I just need something so the plates don't try to slide back and forth, back and forth. And this rag, which is already very dirty, is going to work just fine. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Still, what I would prefer, if I'm being totally honest, I would just prefer that it fit the Olympic plates I own. Let's drop it down into this. So I like to do thumb training. We've been talking a lot about thumb training. The reason why I like training my thumbs, the value in training your thumbs is when you grip. So we compete in grip contests. So let's get that out of the way right away. That's probably going to clear things up why I'm talking about this in such great detail for a lot of people. And oftentimes when you grab something and grip, like let's use the secret weapon. Secret weapon, okay, see that? We back, Rowdy. See how thick that is? When you're carrying things that are thick or lifting things that are thick, the problem is the thumb. I've got these 4 fingers on that side of the handle. Those 4 together, significantly stronger than the thumb. Like any one of them individually, certainly not, but 4 of them together is the real deal. So in my contest, it's important to bring up your thumb strength so you can really bite down on stuff. Makes sense? So what I like to do sometimes, and there's a variety way to train all these, is I'll use this Titan Telegraph key by Iron Mind. I slip my fingers under the bottom, and at the top I place my thumb. And then I'll do slow controlled reps. So there's a couple ways you could do it. I want to make my thumb do all the work, so I try to not let this move too much, and I bring the thumb down. Oh, I'm liking that way better. So it's pinching it. 1. Now, this is, in fact, this weight's so light it's not useful doing. Let's bump that up. So we'll throw another 1.25 on there. Now remember, I don't like this piece of equipment that much because I have Olympic size plates and they want standard. So you may hear some rattling down there. Let's do a set. 1. Oh, that's beautiful, baby. Now we can do it. 2. This thumb is going like this through the movement. See how the thumb, again, I call this the thumb bicep and you should too. See that? That's what's doing the work here. I'm trying not to curl up with these fingers. I want the thumb, which is the weaker part. So let's just do it. 1, 2. Come on. Thumb wars. Yeah, thumb wars would be wicked, right? Thumb wars are cool. Hey, guys, if you don't mind, like and subscribe. We're using this channel June 14th to stream the 2026 North American GSI Grip Championships at the Mall of America, for sure. So what you want to do is follow the channel because we got people flying in from all over North America, women and men, to put on a heck of a show. And it will be a heck of a show. Got some surprises for the athletes that they don't know about coming. Good surprises. They'll find out about it game day. What else would you want to find one? Oh, also, I forgot. Here, that's one set. Let me pop this up there quick. Remember, here's a riddle. You guys know the riddle? What can run but never walks? What's something that can run and never walks? Hey, unknown. Unknown, thanks for subbing. I really appreciate that. It makes a big difference. Oh, Big Mac, we had a massive break. This is something different. It makes a really big difference, unknown, when somebody takes the time to sub. Because now when I go to the mall and other places and I show them what we do, they're going to see more supporters. Zitich, nose. Yeah, nose works, Zitich. Devin Howard, a car, yes. Big Mac. Good point, Big Mac. Very good. That works as well. Is being double jointed better or not? Raider, I don't actually know. Now, let's get my left hand going. I'm feeling, I love talking about it. I'm actually feeling a pretty good pump going on here in the thumb. We've got hardly any weight on there, but again, we've been doing thick-handled stuff all night on the stream, so we've already forced a lot of good blood in there. I guarantee I've made a small increase in my strength. Shmeeky, water. Thanks, Shmeeky. Do you support? I support pretty much everybody that loves somebody else, man. For me, it's no more complicated than that. A river would work. A liquid is a sick answer. Thank you so much for saying that. Now, let's get after these thumbs. A toilet. Oh, yeah. Big Mac, that works. Good point. Yeah, that's actually, I have some rental properties, a toilet, right? Hey, Shandel. Shandel Shelton. Up. A car. Do you sand or ice? You know, I should do one of those. I've used them in the past. I should maybe do one of those soon. People ask about it all the time. Up. Now, this is still pretty lightweight. We're going to go heavier. I'm using my thumb, right? The thumb is going like this. The thumb is the guy, the active ingredient. We're trying to increase thumb size and strength. Hey, thanks for all the likes. We're a small channel, and if my math is right, we're getting about 2 likes a minute almost. That's sick. Jerry Osborne, awesome. Thanks for being here. And Devin Howard, yes. So river's usually a good one. What else is nothing that runs but never walks? Engines are good ones. Some people said some ones earlier that were freaking good. I'd never heard of. Hey, Rubber Dub Dub is here. Thanks, R Dubs. Oh, air conditioner, for example. I've never heard air conditioner before. That's a pretty good one. Let's bump up the weight and switch hands. Let's put a 1.25 on there. Faith, hey, what's going on? Well, Faith, we do a variety of things on the channel. The first thing we're doing, we're getting people to answer this riddle. The riddle says, what can run but never walks? Strongman after pizza eating contest, run to the bathroom, deaf not walk. Hey, Pizza Cola, I'm a former strongman who has a pizza eating contest against Bandata Eats. Social media, he's got like 1.3 million followers. Where it's a contest, me eating against him March 26th at 3 Central Time. You should watch it. But Faith, what we're doing is, oh yeah, refrigerator. That works. Oh, peeps, I know who you are. Don't worry about that, brother. But what I said is still true. A river. So we bumped it up. We're at 3.75 pounds. But really what we're doing, we're working on our grip strength, our hand strength. We're showing people how to build better forearms, more jacked forearms. Why? Because why the heck not, to be totally honest. Jerry, that's a good answer. Thanks, man. So we're going to have to add more weight. We want to make our thumbs strong, and all we're doing now is getting some sick aerobic work in the old thumbs. I suppose nothing's wrong with that. I don't know if we still have it. Yes, we still have the thumb vein. Thumb vein is making a great appearance on the channel tonight. We're getting some good vascularity. Now let's swap this out. Let's go right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Pair of pliers, that'd be one way to do it. One. Manual labor builds a lot of that. I've done a fair amount of that. Not now so much, but back in the day. 44 now. We're getting good pinching. Oh, paint, yeah. Paint runs and never rocks. Hey, hyper hyena. Yeah, that's really smart. Good job. Hey, Faith, that's a great point. So look at this. I'll keep doing this and talk. See where the fulcrum, so I'm applying the pressure here. See that fulcrum point where that screw is? And then look at how far away the weight is from that fulcrum point. So although we only have 3.75 pounds and a dirty towel holding them in there, feels like a lot more than that. I have to be honest. Feels like a lot more than that. Up. The impossible angles are the things you need. Yep. So that's why I've been using this, because this lever bar is angled itself, which throws the proportions and leverages. They're just a lot different when I'm hitting it for my training. Hey, you guys, I pinned a comment. It's Gorilla Strength equipment. Almost all the equipment. That cool lever bar, the secret weapon that we were using earlier on the channel, they're all Gorilla Strength equipment. If you need grip stuff or strongman stuff, go there. If you end up buying anything, you should put in the code BMW because they're going to give you this for free. They're just going to give you this for free. Would you ever use a resistance band to train the thumb? Let's see, would I ever use a resistance band to train the thumb? I need to think for a second, Kevin. I got to get access to some good bands first. I'm annoyed by one thing. I just got these new bands, and I feel like they're not weathering well. Do some band extension for Peepsicola. Peepsicola. That's our good friend way back in the day. So if you look at Peepsicola, and you probably should, do you see his, what was that, profile picture? He's doing an event at one of my strongman contests, and it's super sick that he still has that there. He's actually pretty strong as well. Boom, 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 boom. We're getting after it. We actually are getting after it. I'm having a good time. Hope everybody is. Go, 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 go. So let's add even more weight. Let's keep blasting these thumbs. We were doing a little bit of this earlier. Saturday, if you like hand grippers, we're going to pull out 50 or 60 hand grippers. This is cool. I never thought I'd work on my hands like that. Well, Faith Fuel, I'm glad you think it's cool. Appreciate that. Saturdays are when we do the big hand gripper streams. We do a lot of certifications. We do high reps. Last week we tore phone books. People have been saying, can you tear a phone book? And I was like, yeah. Can you tear a phone book for really? Yes, I can. They didn't believe me, so we just tore phone books. It was actually pretty fun. I haven't torn phone books for my 20s. Can we see your? Hey, Real Trusted. Wrestling Ape, there he is again. Hey, Wrestling Ape, good to have you, man. Thanks for being here, Wrestling. Jensen says the number one. The number two. Ooh, Jensen's doing something. Oh, Jensen's counting the reps. Jensen, thank you so much. Bing, 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 bing. Do you like pickled eggs? I don't think so, man. Well, here's some of the progress. So the vascularity's coming in. We're liking that. There's more blood in here than usual. They don't usually look like that. We've got some thumb veins going in. That's some of the progress. You can see that. The forearms, my brother, the bodybuilder, has sick forearms, but the forearms are getting better. We've got this weird muscle that's coming in right here. Never used to have that, but we do now, so that's cool. Yeah, the veins are a real thing. People like, oh, this is a true story. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is so cool. Somebody asked me to show hands after doing some grip stuff, and this guy had literally said, oh, I'm subbing. This is cool stuff, grip workout. And I showed my veins. He's like, I have a vein phobia. I like you. I'm unsubscribing now. I have a vein phobia. I'd never heard of vein phobias. If I Google it, maybe it's cryptocrot something phobia. But yeah, apparently, at least for at least one person out there, vein phobia could be a thing. Let's keep doing some more of this. Primal lifter. Hey, man. I do. One hand is way harder. Primal lifter, and this is a real thing to anybody else who's listening. If you want to do bar hangs, they're super smart. You just go to a bar, a chin-up bar. If you want to make that next level, hey, Brian. Hey, Briar Mumford, I recommend this. I'll get back to this. Go to a squat rack. The top of the squat rack, take a regular bar from your gym and set it on top. That way, that bar wants to roll both on or off. Now, you need a spotter to put their hands on either side of that collar. But try hanging from a bar that's not locked in place. What's up? Ayla K's back. Nice, you are back. Benny Williams, can you get arthritis? It's the opposite. If you take good care of your hands and do proper workouts and stretch before and after and these things. Oh, yeah. Oh, it does? That's the wrist muscle. It'll help alleviate that. We have total streams. I usually do one stream every 2 weeks or so talking about, I do rock climb, but I'm not like avid. Talking about how to prevent things, hand maintenance, contrast baths, stretching, how to eliminate elbow pain. So, now I will say this. I'm starting, I am starting to get really fatigued on rep a million here of doing this thumb thing. So I'm learning something new. Are you guys saying that your diet makes a bigger difference on carpal tunnel? Is that what we're saying in the chat? Bring me up to speed, gang. Let's go left hand. Left hand's right here. Do the same thing. We're going to do one more set for the thumb pad. 1, 2, 3. What I'm trying to do is I don't want these fingers to move so much. I want the movement to come from the stretching of the thumb and the thumb muscles. And I want them to then be in charge of pushing it back down. Does that make sense? Up. Oh, sick. 666. 3 more subs. We have 5,375. So if people are kind of into it or really into it, you haven't subbed yet, that's a decent threshold for the old channel. We've been streaming for a little over 4 months. Collagen helps, and so does red meat. Helmut Schneider. A Schneider is a tailor in German. That's what it means. Schneider means that. Camping crew. Bro, I went out and bought a pair of hand grippers and a pull-up bar. Yes! Yes! Camping undercover. Thanks, man. I'm glad you did that. That's what you should be doing. So I'll be honest. I don't think you'll be disappointed with that purchase. I actually think, these are hand grippers, by the way. I think you'll be happy with that purchase, man. Here's a hand gripper. For our new guy camping, our new hand gripper guy will do this. Yo, Marcus. Well, we're working on some hand strength, brother. 1, 2. Okay, I put this gripper in my hand. I squeeze it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And usually, and I'm being serious when I say that, usually this is such an easy gripper. It doesn't fatigue me. Oh, yeah, man, thanks. You guys pushed me over 5,375 subs. Maybe we'll hit 5,400 tonight. We're not that far away. The block, here, watch this. I can do this to get it in my hand to do the closes, but I have to use the block to demonstrate that there's still at least some kind of range of motion, right? I can't do this. I can't go, okay, look, here I go. Right? Nothing's going to fit through there. That's not a very good rep. I mean, hey, Ninja Jones, thanks, man. We work on the hands a lot. They're getting thicker, for sure. The calluses are a real thing. The forearms are starting to come into play. So here's a set. Let's rip 5 reps for Ninja Jones. 1, 2. Oh, no, 2. There we go. 3, 4, 5. Sometimes I like to do my reps really slow. You always have to show the camera that the handles touch, though, right? So that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. No, it does. Sometimes. Elegant Potatoes. Hey, Elegant, what's going on? Carson Thrasher. Here's the riddle, Carson. What can run but never walks? Elegant Potatoes. If you want hand grippers, you should go to Canon Powerworks. Time under tension. Canon Powerworks sells these. They're Iron Mind. And they have their own brand, the Standard line, which are very nice as well. So if you need hand grippers, you should definitely go there. Up. Yo, Mercus, how much are they? Well, they sell some used ones on there. Sometimes I buy those. 1-Up Bow. But it depends. You can buy some that are more or less expensive. But Canon Powerworks, on average, you're going to spend about $30. Up slope style. Hey, Grass. Nice work. Grass 81. If 81 is your birth year, mine is 82, so we're basically the same age. Nice, man. Big Mac Orange, a high fever, nice. So what got me into grip specific, when I was in high school, I loved working. The duckling, man, what are you training? Hand strength. I loved working out, and that was for football and track, and it was fun. But I realized I started caring more about being strong than I cared about running into other people and knocking them over. Hey, John, the block, here, watch John, shows a specific distance. Slope style, thanks. Up. Oh, we took a massive break in between. So when I figured out I really liked lifting weights and I was in at the high school, I'm like, well, I don't want to play any more football. I'm not implying that I would have been so good that I could have played in college, but I know I just didn't even want to. I looked up a strongman contest. I joined that strongman contest. Then some of the guys there, after training, were messing around with these hand grippers. Bun the cat's back. Hey, Bun. And then I got hooked on it. And some of those guys could close the 2. Yeah, Nightbot is annoying me. We'll probably try to take that off the stream going forward. We tested it out. We were told we should be testing it out. I love doing this stuff. So that's what kind of got me on it. I hope that answers it. Cooking with Con. Cooking with Con. Batsy. Here, let's do a set for Batsy. Batsy, look at this here. Hey, Dixon Mize, congratulations. See that? The weight's down there. We're going to smash our thumbs on this. One. Oh, you're welcome, ha, ha, ha. I will take your ha, ha, ha as a sub and like. Thanks. So by using our thumbs, and we're pushing on this lever, we're going to get a lot stronger through here. Boom. The answer for the riddle is someone running present. What can run but never walk? Oh, no, but hey, edits, you're back. Thanks. Nobody's ever said that. That's interesting. Carson Tesher, Big Cannon. Oh, did it? Very cool. Very cool, brother. Cook with Con Dixon. Yep. Hand that. I keep missing the number. Can someone tell me what size he's using? Well, tonight we're using basically the world's smallest. This is the guide. Now, on the channel on Saturday, we'll be using the guide, the 0.5, the 1, the trainer, the 2, the 2.5, and I'll be shutting the Iron Mind number 3 this Saturday on the stream. So if that stuff's interesting, probably sub, turn on the notes. That's all the Dreamcast. Nice. Where were the grips? The 52 Iron Mind. Eva, you remembered that. You remembered that. They're in the basement. I specifically didn't bring them up because I didn't want to train the really hard hand grippers tonight. Saving that for Saturday. Saving it for Saturday. This is from, well, I'm not in, well, yeah, man, the channel's been doing pretty well. The subscribers been growing. So for example, we're at 5,383. I think there's a decent chance we hit 5,400 on this stream. If we don't, no problem. I just love doing all this stuff. It's super fun. How many times did you win in Strongman? It's not going to sound nice to say, but I won most of the time. You can go to Google My Strange Addiction. It's a show on TLC. It's not, they don't make it anymore. They used to. And I was the strongman in one of their episodes for My Strange Addiction. Andy, here's what it does. Andy, watch this. Oh, Ryko the guitarist is here. Very sick. Yeah, I use clamps. I use pony clamps sometimes too. Watch this. Are you doing a grip cleaning stream again? Yes. Tomorrow. Tomorrow evening I'm doing that. See how my hand doesn't really fit there? Does that make sense, Andy? So you're allowed to go, and you're allowed to pull it in and get your fingers on it. Norway? Yes. I'm a little Norwegian. So I can get it here. But before I go to close it, I better show that wrong reindeer's back. Nice. Wrong gore reindeer. I have to show that the block fits through. All it's really doing is measuring the distance. It's maintaining like a certain, I don't know what to say, right? Certain range of motion. North African, nice. Yeah, I don't speak Norwegian. That's cool. I have a riddle. I have a bed, but I can't sleep. I run, but I can't walk. Wait. What is that? Here's a riddle, guys. Let's see if it's a clean one. My God, I hope it's a clean one. I have a bed, but I can't sleep. I run, but I can't walk. Wrong gore. There's nothing wrong with waiting until your birthday to get it. Hey, hand that. You mean this? Hand that. Flowers. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Flowers would be a great answer. I don't know if it's right, but flowers would be a great answer. Hey, guys, we're only 14 subs away from 5,400. If it's not too big of an ask, go ahead, sub and like, and we'll crush that goal tonight. So I'm already certified on the number 3. I got certified, I think it was at 2003. Emmanuel Baquez, Feliz Cumple. I got certified in the number 3, I think 2004. I'm pretty sure. Having a great grip would be great in Muay Thai. But after a couple years, I don't know how many years, 3 or 4 years after, they said, you know what, from now on, if you want to certify hey, look, if you're a woman, they accept certifications on the 2, 2.5. If you're a male, they accept for 3, 3.5, and 4. And what they say is this. You can put the grip in your hand however you want. Okay. Now, before, in the past, you could put it in like this, just go for the shut. But that doesn't count anymore, nor should it. So you have to go like this. You have to allow the hand gripper to open. Watch closely, please. And once it passes through cleanly, like this, then you shut it. That's what our guy hand was asking. This is this is the new certification, the credit card certification. My grip string is just amazing. I think I fully crushed can. Yeah, that's good right now. Can you pin the link to the gripper hand in your next video? I'm gonna do that Saturday. I'll do that for sure. You're gonna love it, by the way. You're welcome, Ace. No problem. Yeah, man. Hey, you guys, you should be the stream on Saturdays. I think we have the most fun. So what have we done on Saturdays? We tore phone books because one guy said we couldn't, and then I said I could, and then he said he couldn't, so I tore a phone book. And then another person said, we did this one time. We put an egg in our hand, and we crushed it because some people said you can't physically crush an egg in your hand. So Saturdays are fun, and we do our heaviest hand grippers then. Yeah, just a good day to be alive, Saturdays. Yeah, we have a grip contest. We're streaming live from the Mall of America, June 14th. That's actually why I started the channel, right? Oh, no, Marty, none of this hurts. The only time it hurts a little bit, and I might start doing it on the stream, is bending. Sometimes when I do nail bending, I'm close to number one. Oh, yes, high three. Do it, brother. Do it. Yeah, runny nose would work. Nail bending sometimes kind of hurts. So maybe we'll start doing that on the stream. I still know how to do it, but what they say about the egg, what about ripping through an entire thing of printer paper? Oh God, yeah. I don't think I could do, look, I'll be honest, I don't think I could do that. Looks like it's cooked, that's fantastic. Space Noodles, yes! Hey, Space Noodles, I'll do the verbal riddle. Thanks for asking, Space Needles. What can run, Space Noodles? What can run but never walks? Can you guys tell me what runs but never walks? Oh, yes. Hey, if you guys don't mind, no big deal. Oh, Big Mac, I'm going to get with you in 1 second. Hey, Jeremy, hey. Doing my grippers are watching, well done. Hey, any way we can squeak out 12 more subs? Perk Franklin, a mouth? Yeah, that works. If we get 12 more subs, I hit 5,400. That's kind of a small goal I have for tonight. No big deal if we don't. Burgundy News. My favorite retro game. If you say retro game, then I'm going to talk about Nintendo. If we say Nintendo, then you bring up things like Contra. I really like the game Contra. I think it's super fun. Dragon Warriors, the role-playing games. I think those are fun. I've always had a soft spot for Tetris. Up. God, this is getting really hard. These are actually getting pretty cooked through here. If I'm being honest, hey, let me do this. I'm going to plug my phone in. Watch this. We're low on battery, and now we're plugged in. You thought we were stopping. We're never stopping. Ha, ha, ha. Man, what's your... Oh, yeah, we picked up a couple subs. Thanks, guys. We're getting super close now. Why? What's your favorite? What's your favorite retro games? Roll of tape is hard. Up. Contra's the real deal. They had Contra. They had Super C. Both are pretty hard. Subscribe. I'm heading out. This has been a good night. Hey, thanks, Fuley. If you turn on your notifications, you'll catch us when we're live. We go live almost. Hey, you know what? You did just sub because I literally watched the sub counter go up. That's really cool. Really cool. What's something you think you could rip but haven't yet? Let me think on that. Burgundy News, Metroid Prime. Yes, well done. Yeah, man. Oh, Shovel Knight? Oh my God, Big Mac. Were you good at Deja Vu? I was not good at Deja Vu. Were you good at that game? I'm curious. Bink. Just like a metronome. Let's switch. Let's go right hand. Or let's go left hand. We just banged up on the right. Here we go. Gauntlet. Oh, that's another good one. What's a random house object I can use as a gripper? I have already used a hanger. Can you rip paper? I can rip paper. Justin Peters. Yes. Hey guys. You remember? You guys were asking about eating challenges? Dominic's in Minnesota. It's in Invergrove Heights. I kid you not, when I say this, I still haven't kidded you not. That's the eating contest, man. We're going to Dominic's It's going to be the 26th, 3 o'clock Central Time. Tune in and watch the terror at Dominic's. You're going to have a good time. Bandana Eats is going to take on me and my brother. Turn on the notifications. You know what to do. Hell, if you're in Minnesota, and I know at least 5 of you on here are because we already spoke about it, you should come hang out that day. Hey, Lavendier, hi. How's it going, Lavendier? We got Jerry saying hi. To put a point on it, people are asking about what their favorite retro games are. Yeah, and DW4 is basically the GOAT. Metroid, still a good one. Ninja Gaiden's too hard. Nobody enjoys playing that. If you say you enjoy playing Ninja Gaiden, I don't know what to tell you. You've got some issues, I would say then. By the way, to test my grip strength, I use my arm as a tester, and I can feel my bones starting to hurt, so I think I'm pretty strong. Will Woods, well, that's a unique way to do it. Will Woods, we're just working a little thumb strength. I put my thumb on this, and I squeeze it down. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Carson, hey, catch us tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing shoulders, and we're going to do some gripper cleaning. It's pretty fun. Saturday's the big day. I think you know it. Yeah, catch you later then, fellas. Yeah, let me knock out this last set. Boom. Bang. Getting after it. Had a very solid stream. Thanks to everybody for being here. Come on. So, what did we do? We talked a lot about tonight about this. This is the secret weapon. See the secret weapon here? This is a secret weapon from Gorilla Strength Equipment. What I did is I pinned their company in the comments. That way you guys can see it, right? It's a pinned comment, so go there and check it out. And what I'm telling you is, if you go there and you buy anything off Gorilla Strength Equipment, and they're super Funkoland. I remember Funkoland. Funkoland was the real. Should I do grippers in the same way as I'm lifting weights? Go to a failure. Camping. That's a topic for another episode. I have a lot to say on that. My point is, Gorilla Strength Equipment, they support the channel. If you buy anything from there, anything you need from there, and you put in BMW, and they have some pretty cool stuff that you wouldn't think they might have. The code BMW, you get this for free. It's the nickel pinch. It's super, super fun. It's super taxing, super hard, super frustrating. They are sending us new equipment to test on the channel. So yeah, we're pretty happy with them. I feel like it's gone pretty well. Here we go. I'm working the tops of my hands now, right? I'm doing extensor work. It's important we do this. If we only work the beginning, that's not the right way to say it, the crushing, the forearm type stuff on the inside, and we never do anything for the top of our hands, rubber bands, then we're going to get a pretty good imbalance, and we are going to, and I mean this when I say that, start getting elbow pain. We don't want elbow pain on the channel. Elbow pain is nobody's friend. Probably on anybody's channel, it's not anybody's friend. It's certainly nobody's friend here. So I'll say this. Let's do a little recap what we did tonight. We had a riddle. We always have riddles. Tonight's was what can run but never walks. I'm glad you like the stream, brother. What can run but never walks? Things you could have said. You could have said a nose, a machine, a river, a mouth. A mouth is a good one, somebody said. We didn't quite get to the goal. We're shooting for $20 super chats. We'll do this another time. We'll try again another time. The nickel pinch is just really fun. It's like actually super fun. So, and let's review the numbers. Let's see how the numbers went tonight for the stream. Let me show you this. I'd like to share. I think if you put this, toe, Leanna Strawberry, yeah. I think you deserve. You spent a lot of time with us. This is actually a little behind. It's about a minute or two behind. So we probably crossed 88,000 people on here. We have 191 people watching. We're up 214 people watching now. So yeah, we've had a good night tonight. For those that took the time to sub, I really appreciate it. We're almost at 5,400. We'll get there one day. We'll probably get there tomorrow because we like to go live. We go live pretty much. Oh, holy crap. Only 10 people away from 5,400. Very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, thanks, man. Nice job. Thanks. Well, thanks to everybody for being here. I really mean that. So tomorrow we're going to hit shoulders, and we're going to clean our hand grippers. Cleaning the hand grippers is something we do all the time. You see how they get chalk in there? Here, let's do this. Might be a little hard. Laughing dice. Thanks for the laughing dice. We want to clean all this nasty chalk out there because it's filling up the knurling. The knurling is valuable because it's the friction that kind of prevents this from sliding further in our hand, right? That's all right, man. I'm so glad you came. So yeah, we're gonna clean these up. We're gonna get after it. I have a pair of clamps. I maxed all the way. Too much size, not enough strength. Any advice? We can get into that on another stream, brother. But yeah, I've got some thoughts on some of that. I appreciate everybody being here. We'll definitely get with you guys tomorrow. And yeah, the pinned comment will stay. Al Manson says G. Oh, who's saying a G? That's interesting. Nice. Yeah. So now that the stream's done, you can check out Gorilla Strength Equipment. The code is Bald Meets World. You'll get some free equipment. Have a great night, everybody. I really appreciate it.